Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something really unique. It's an organization called the Visually Impaired and Blind Society.
Or VIBS for short.
Right, VIBS. And what's so interesting is their model. It's not your standard support group. Our sources show it's this cross-community platform that's really, well, redefining advocacy.
It is. So we're going to get into their core mission, what really drives them.
Okay, so let's unpack this, starting with the basics. The structure. VIBS was officially founded in 2016.
2016, that's right. And crucially, it's based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
And you have to look at the why behind its creation. It really came from this feeling that just, offering services wasn't cutting it anymore.
It wasn't enough.
Not at all. The community needed something more, something that could create real systemic change. They were tired of the lack of public understanding, the frustration of things just not being accessible.
So here's where VIBS really starts to look different. The strategy is built on this dual objective. They're trying to do two major things at the same time.
Yeah, and it's an aggressive approach in a good way.
First, they want to bring genuine awareness to the public. And second, they're working to actually break the social barriers that hold the community back.
And those barriers, it's important to understand, they aren't just physical things.
Right, not just a badly designed website or something.
Exactly. We're talking about deep biases, stigma around employment, the assumption that vision loss means you can't live an independent life.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. VIBS understood they couldn't fight that from the inside alone.
Which brings us to what might be their most critical principle, this idea of radical inclusion. The sources kept pointing this out. VIBS is a platform for both sighted and non-sighted people.
They work together.
It's not just about getting help. It's about, shared leadership.
And that's a strategic move. Including sighted members means the conversation doesn't just stay in one small corner.
It breaks out of the echo chamber.
Totally. You have allies who can educate the wider public. And when sighted people are actively helping dismantle inaccessible systems, well, the message just carries more weight. It makes the whole community accountable.
And you can see this commitment reflected right in their leadership, which gives the whole mission this undeniable authenticity. The lived experience is right there at the top.
It really is.
You have President Saving Ven, who lost her sight at 41, so she has this unique perspective on that transition.
That's right. And then you contrast that with the Vice President, Tony Asbury, who was diagnosed legally blind at birth.
Wow. So two completely different journeys.
Exactly. One person knows what it's like to lose sight as an adult. The other has navigated the world as legally blind from day one. That ensures they cover the whole spectrum of challenges. It's what makes their 501c3 nonprofit status so impactful. The drive is personal.
So when you put it all together, what does this mean for the people VIBS serves?
Well, it means they have this unified, credible group fighting for a very specific goal.
Which is promoting a more independent, productive, and active lifestyle for anyone who is visually impaired and blind. It's all about changing the narrative from limitation to capability.
Yes. And if we zoom out to the bigger picture here, the VIBS model just shows how powerful it can be when you turn personal challenges into a collective mission. They aren't just managing vision loss. They're trying to build a future where those barriers aren't even there to begin with.
That leaves a final thought for you to explore. How might this model, this idea of cross-community collaboration where everyone shares leadership, how could that reshape accessibility standards in other parts of life? Moving us beyond just checking a box for compliance and into, genuine integration, something to think about until our next deep dive.